Good morning everybody and welcome. Right, today it's forecast very heavy rain and 50-mile-an-hour winds, so I need to do something indoors. There's about 12 castles I could take you to, but they all look like ruins, so I think I'd get wet in them. So, I thought I'd go to university today. Oh yes, Swansea University. Not to learn anything, because I already know everything. To do a lecture, to teach you all about Egyptology. Now, I know everything about Egyptology because I've watched Ancient Aliens, all 6 series in the last 2 weeks. I know all about the fact that the Egyptians lived amongst aliens. And I'm going to go inside, find some proof and tell you all about it in the Museum of Egyptology, Swansea University. Let's do this. Just before I go in, I did say yesterday, shall we stick with Rays of Sunshine or shall we do the second 6 months for Make-A-Wish Foundation? The viewers have voted and 68% of you say stick with Rays of Sunshine. So that's the end of that conversation. Let's make another, well, at least £20,000 for Rays of Sunshine. Starting now. Get them donations coming in, people, please. Click on the links in the description. Go to diggingthecourse.com and click donate. Thank you very much. Have you ever seen such a knotted tree? Okay, here we are. Some of these are, the detail on these is absolutely amazing. All these tiny little statues.
Considering one of our amulets is smallest and most detailed, also in full carat gold, real, that's a bit like clay and a bit like sand, and it's basically that colour naturally.
It's naturally that colour, wow. It's quite dark in here, guys, so I don't know how this quality is going to come out, but just look at the beadwork on that. All Egyptian. This is apparently the largest Egyptian collection in Wales, and they've only actually got 25% of it on show. There we go, I've been handed a torch now so you can see that a bit better. Look at the work gone into that. I've just been reading this. I've read the Welsh version, not the English. I understand the Welsh. It says it's a wrapping of a baby, but the hieroglyphics on it over there don't make any sense. So they thought this was a fake, but they've actually done x-rays on it, and they believe there is a skull on the x-ray, although it's not conclusive, but they think that's real. And here you have the shrouds of a man and woman from 400 AD. The detail on these. Got these figures here dating from as far back as 1069 BC. So what you're seeing here is an Egyptian spell book. Fascinating. The Book of the Dead. It was often placed in coffins and contained spells, what does it say, for use of the dead in the afterworld. Now this I wasn't aware of. I'd never thought about it before, but it says that because wood was so scarce in Egypt, they'd often just have to find any bits they could, and as you can see there, just use little dowling rods and stick them all together. Not the best looking fellas in the world, some of them, were they? They even had bird coffins, mummified remains of sacred birds such as the falcon. There's even a mummified crocodile. Now, crocodiles don't exist in Egypt anymore, but apparently they used to do. Now that at the back there is crazy. That's about 1.5 inches wide. And that's the Quran from 632 AD. There you can see a flint tool, which they actually found in the hand of a child. Possibly 7,000 years ago. Well, that didn't work out. Too many kids in there. You know, they're like trying to volunteer and help and show you around and things, but I can't film the kids. I don't want to. I didn't feel comfortable filming with them on my shoulder, and it were alright. It'd have been better if I'd have gone on a kidless day. Let's put it that way. But let's not give up. We'll find something else to do instead. I have found a good museum, the Royal Mint Museum, where we make our British money. But they don't allow filming, so that's no good. Which is a shame, because you can actually strike and make your own brand new £1 coin. The new ones which haven't been released yet. I can't do it. Well, I can, but I can't do it on film, so there's no point. We'll forget that. Wales Coast app. We'll download that. See what it says. Oakham Treasures. I've got things to look through. Just give me a minute, yeah? I'll find somewhere. We're down at We're on the beach. Can't detect in this. It's supposed to be 50-mile-an-hour winds coming, and it feels like that already. It's raining and it's not supposed to be. The beach is really ugly, but you see all these rocks down here. It might be a good beach to detect, so I'm going to try and get on here on a better day. I need to find something. For a video, man. One thing I will do is tell you who's donated in the last day or two. We've got Eric from Florida, $20. Fan of Dan, $30, thank you. Jeff Boone, $20. Robert Barrow, £10. Simon Hackett, £10. Fraser McBurney, $69. Oh, his 69th birthday. Happy birthday, Fraser. That's why he donated $69. Jimmy Rogers from Cleveland, Tennessee, $20. We're now up to £30,885, only £115 away from another wish. Please keep them donations coming in, people. All the links in the description. Let's get up to 31,000. Now this is bang out of order. I'm trying to get over there, yeah? Look at the barrier here. That's where I've come from, but you can't get across there. So you've got to walk up here and look at the barrier. It goes right up to the top of this hill before I can cross over and then go over there. There's an island here. Why isn't there a gap here so I can cross? Honestly, the world's gone mad. It just sticks up for cars and doesn't give a toss about pedestrians anymore. Now, if you don't know the difference between a town, a village or a city, it's very easy to distinguish the difference between a town and a city. Smell. If it smells of curry, it's because there's a lot of curry houses. Towns don't smell of curry. Only cities do. It does smell nice. I want a curry now. But there's nowhere open till 6 o'clock for a curry. I'm just walking on Jelly On. It's a bit like an onion, but more wobbly. Welsh flag in the background as well. Wonderful. So here we are at the Thomas Arms. Now, I saw a really good ghost clip from in here. I don't know what year it was taken, I don't know how old it is, but there is a ghost in here. If I can, I'm fingers crossed, I can do a screenshot or something and show you the footage of the ghost. You're gonna love it. Anyway, that's where I'm going in to have my dinner, because I'm starving and I haven't had a Sunday lunch in months. I did get get a full Sunday lunch for £7.99. That is unbelievable, and it was fantastic. Just walking past Boots, or as they call it in Wales. And here we are outside the job centre. And this is library. Don't ask me how I know that, I just know everything about everything, I really do. If you'd like to know about notable people who come from you've got R2-D2, Donald Duck, Ed the Duck, Daffy Duck, and anyone else who can't speak properly. By the way, none of them resided here, they didn't live here, and none of them died here, they were just born here. So I'm calling it a day. Thanks for watching. I'll try and edit something together to show you. If not, you're just going to have to wait another day, aren't you? See you all later. I'm digging the coast whenever I can. 365. I always find if things aren't going your way, singing a song sometimes makes you feel a little bit better. So let's do this. Gingangooli gooly 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 gooly, gingangoo, gingangoo, gingangooli gooly 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 gooly, gingangoo, my dad used to sing this to me, gingangoo. I do feel a little bit better,